Good morning, YouTube friends. It is Monday. We have just gotten out of bed after laying in bed, being lazy, watching My Little Pony and The Littlest Pet Shop. So now we are going to have some breakfast, just some frozen waffles, nothing fancy. That's what Mademoiselle Lucia requested. And nothing on the agenda today. I'm sure I'll figure out something to do.
Because I'm not letting him have Spinky food.
Oh, yeah. Binks, doesn't want to eat kitten food. He only wants to eat Spinky's food. So anyway, I'm going to...
dog food for real. He eats it.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and fix our breakfast, fix some coffee, and then we'll get this day started and see where it takes us. Binks is stealing Spinky's food, of course. And I just found out, remember, if you watched our video from when we went to the beach the other day, I zoomed in, well, I zoomed in on two things. So one was this random square thing that I think ended up being the door to something, to some sort of vessel. I don't know where the rest of the vessel is. But then the other thing is I was trying to figure out if it was a jellyfish, and it turns out it was. And it's, I think it's called an egg yolk jellyfish. So that's what I caught. I don't think it was alive because it never moved, but maybe if I had got a stick and touched it, maybe it would have moved. I don't know. But I woke up and I saw but I woke up and I checked the West Seattle blog this morning, or the West Seattle blog this morning, and on Twitter, and somebody had posted a picture of a jellyfish that looked very similar to the one that I had recorded the other day, and they said that they think it's a egg yolk jellyfish, and that there's going to be people from the scientists from the Seattle Aquarium. I guess they're going to be doing some studying of some of the sea creatures in the Puget Sound that are, I guess, showing up in our side. So pretty cool. So yeah, it was a jellyfish, egg yolk jellyfish. Good morning.
Good morning, Mom.
Okay, you need to change out of that shirt, for reals.
Because I wear this shirt yesterday.
And then you slept in it. How's your waffles?
Nom.
Num num.
Oh, when you take off your shirt all the time, when I take off my shirt all the time sometimes, I put this shirt on sometimes.
Yeah.
For a long time, I told you to take that off. Because you wore that last time. You wore it out.
Okay, so I just got off the phone with my student advisor with my new university, so I'm all situated to be able to log into my class on Friday and then actually begin school on Monday. And then I found online a couple of websites where you can get free worksheets to print off. So I'm going to take a shower, get dressed, and then the kids and I are going to start doing a little bit of schoolwork just to kind of get us back slowly into school mode, because it's July 24th and July has already flown by. So August is going to fly by soon too. So let's get back into school, I guess. You did it so fast?
Oh, Mom, I can check it. How I can do. What is it?
Okay, do the top page, honey. So, okay, with this one, this is short vowel review. So what is this?
A, E, I, O, U.
So what's that?
Bed.
Good job. And what is that?
Cat! A little cat!
You got to figure out the problem. So that was a fail. I didn't realize that it printed out the answers, so I just stapled everything together, and he was like, oh, the answers. I'm just going to look at the back. So, mommy fail. So I just wrapped up doing some of the worksheets with Lex and Lucia. Kind of an eye-opener. Seeing the areas that we're going to have to focus on, most especially with Lex. So I think I'm going to have to pull some worksheets from kindergarten and first grade and use those as kind of confidence boosters, and try to see if we can fill in these holes that he has. I've totally taken Mr. Garcia's thing. He's the one that for years has been saying, "I love governor," and I stole it from him. He was watching the other vlog, a vlog from the other day where I said like "I love governor" like 25 times, and he was like, "Whoa, you're going "I love governor" crazy," and I was like, "Yeah, I am. I love governor." Okay. So I am making like this. It's like cottage pie. So I'm just gonna, you know, like fry up some ground beef and then top it with vegetables and ketchup, and then top that with mashed potatoes and cheese. So it's a real quick kind of like casserole thing to make. I like making it because it's super easy. But I, for one, love shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie is probably like one of my favorite like dishes to eat. Like if I ever go to an Irish restaurant, like I always order the shepherd's pie. Because I really love. I really love like shepherd's pie. But as I was saying, one time I believe I read somewhere that people call it shepherd's pie, but it's not actually shepherd's pie, because shepherd's pie, according to this article, is made out of like ground lamb. So if you're eating anything with ground beef, which most of the time, most places you go, if you get like shepherd's pie, it's made with ground beef. And what this, I feel like it was on Martha Stewart, but that if it's made with ground beef, it's actually called a cottage pie, not shepherd's pie. So I will look it up, and I will find out, and then I won't put a link down because I'm the worst at that. But anyway, this is like real simple, and it's quick, it's great. Normally I like to serve this in like the fall and winter when, because you're more like cozy and stuff. It's just, I mean, it's super quick. It's good all year round. So David's working on stuff again. He said he was going to leave in about half an hour, which means he would be leaving like about now. I don't know if he really is. I'm sure I'll get a phone call from him soon, and he'll let me know. But sorry, there was like random hair just flying around. So we'll have dinner probably. I'll probably wait for him. Yeah, actually, if he does get to the bus and takes the bus home, probably by the time this is done, it'll be time for him. Like dinner will be ready anyway, because you cook up the beef, you put it in your casserole dish, and then you put vegetables and ketchup or tomato sauce, whichever you have, mashed potatoes, and shredded cheese on top of it, and you just throw it in. I mean, as Ina Garden would say, how good is that? Is that what she says? I don't know. I love the Barefoot Contessa. I know a lot of people don't like her, but I love the Barefoot Contessa. I have never used a recipe of hers that hasn't turned out. There's a lot of recipes that I've tried with like other Food Network chefs that hasn't turned out, but hers always turn out for me, and it makes me like think that I'm like an amazing cook. So anyway, I'm going to go let the dogs out, and then I'll check in with you. I'll make dinner. We're having like a shepherd/cottage pie. There's a difference between shepherd's pie and cottage pie, and I think, if I remember reading this, I want to say it was like a Martha Stewart, like 10 years ago, but it was like what people commonly refer to as shepherd's pie is actually cottage pie. I think shepherd's pie has to be made with lamb. I'm not going to use lamb. I'm just going to use ground beef because that's what I have. And also lamb's really sad. Delicious, but sad. Dinner is in the oven. Dishes are washing. I'm going to set the table and get everything ready. We should be eating hopefully in half an hour, and hopefully that means Mr. Garcia will be back home.
Hey, Mom.
How's dinner?
I haven't eaten it yet because I accidentally have gum in my mouth.
Okay, go spit your gum out, silly.
That's a
silly old bear.
I'm not a bear. Yes, you are.
Mr. Garcia unfortunately did not make it home in time for dinner.
And
He's stuck at work. So he just called a little while ago and was like, I'm sorry.
Look at my
Go ahead and eat without me.
Look at my parents.
Mary Washington. I forgot his father's name. We're discussing George Washington. Lex is very interested in George Washington.
And I wonder why you're interested.
I can't breathe! Oh, this can't be happening! Quiet! What's that sound?
We're watching Toy Story 3.
Andy!
Mr. Garcia to get home. Well, I ruined our child. Right, David?
Yep. We watched The Human Centipede.
No, we watched Toy Story 3, and Lucy is very broken up about the fact that Andy gave away his toys at the very end because she wanted, she wanted him to keep his toys. Somebody finally made it home and had dinner.
Hello, Governor.
So,
Yep. And I took a shower. Now I'm laying down.
he's gonna watch some news.
It's awesome. I'm gonna watch some news.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Nah.
I'm gonna go to bed. That's what I do. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, whoa, there's a flying being. Say goodnight, Governor.
I'm not saying.
Say it.
Not saying it.
Say Governor.
Say
Come on,
Governor.
Will you please say Governor for me, please?
I'm not.
Hello, Governor. Lex, you said that. You just said it.
Okay, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.